You can't see me, but I'm here. I know when you sleep. You know when you wake.
I finally got myself ready.
I know when you sleep. You know when you wake. We are just starting to vlog for Christmas at Christmas tree. I had nothing to do with this. Kitty.
Yeah, I showed them a lot of the cat. We're making a sweet potato pie.
We are?
We are.
What? We're making a sweet potato pie?
When you don't know what to do with yourself on camera.
I'm having one of those moments.
Oh goodness. Yesterday was a little bit hectic, so I didn't finish showing you guys the sweet potato pie that Garrett and I made together, but there she is. Look at that pie. I can put the recipe right here for you guys, and I can also link it in the description. This is my own recipe, by the way, for purple sweet potato pie. And what I'm gonna end up doing later is I have a pan full of pecans, and I'm gonna cook them in olive oil and a little bit of honey to like glaze them. And then I will top the pie with these pecans. And it should be good. So today is Thanksgiving. I am definitely a bit sensitive with my eczema right now and like with what I can or cannot eat. So I'm gonna have to pack my own food and eat with everybody during Thanksgiving. So if you also had to do that, I feel you, I'm with you, I get it. I'm just trying to rest today. I feel like I'm pretty low energy. You can probably see in my face that I'm like tired. Yeah, I'm just cooking a little bit of lunch. I have purple sweet potatoes, spinach, mushrooms, and so it's like about 12 p.m. I'm just gonna munch on some food and then figure out, I think I'm gonna take a soup to Thanksgiving dinner. I do have green beans, so maybe I can make a meal that kind of looks like a Thanksgiving meal, but isn't. So we'll see what happens. I look ridiculous because I just washed my hair, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm making to bring to Thanksgiving. So I'm bringing a soup. This is basically the gut healing super soup. I put in here bone broth, thyme, nutritional yeast, sea salt, ginger, and then I have beets, bok choy, and okra, I believe. And then I'm cooking down some spinach, and then I'm gonna cook up some mushrooms. I have parsnip, purple sweet potato, and in here I have salmon. So I'm gonna pack up the salmon and veggies in here, and then I'm gonna pack up the soup in here, and also we can't forget to pack the glorious purple sweet potato pie. Earlier today, I tried to make donuts out of the excess pie filling. That was not the best thing I've ever made. They don't look very good, so we're not gonna, we don't have to talk about those. Like, I've just been resting all day. I kind of feel a little bit under the weather, so I'm just gonna rest. I gotta put in the parsnip and the purple sweet potato into my air fryer, which I use for literally everything. I use my air fryer for everything. And then I'm gonna go back upstairs and just like keep laying down until it's time to go hang out with Garrett's family. So, all right, y'all. I finally got myself ready for the day. Got my makeup on, as you guys can see. I actually look like a normal human being. This is my outfit currently. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a velvet dress, some little booties. This is the dress that I'm wearing currently. And I did my hair all in one day, which if you have wavy or curly hair, you know that's hard to get it to look like this in one day. Okay, gotta go now, bye. breakfast this morning, I have purple sweet potato, spinach, and mushrooms. And I know this sounds like the weirdest breakfast you've ever heard of because it's not pancakes, it's not French toast, it's not eggs. However, I'm obsessed with good poos. And the like way that you get to good poos is by eating things like purple sweet potato, mushrooms, and spinach. I'm so interested in like food science and like nutrition science and stuff. And so I do have a lot to say about the meal that I have here that you guys are gonna find really interesting. First off, I have a major water filter for my fridge water. It's a Hydro Viv filter, and it was specifically designed by my zip code, so by where I live, to filter out all the weird things in the city water. And so I'll fill this big thing up in the fridge or like on the fridge door. And then I use trace mineral drops in my water. First off, it tastes a lot better than regular water. And second off, it gives you like lots of micro minerals that a lot of times our food isn't giving us because our food is often depleted for nutrients because our soil is depleted of nutrients. Sweet potato or purple sweet potato and anything that has that like deep purple blue color like wild blueberries or purple sweet potato, it contains something called anthocyanin, which is like, it's amazing. You guys are gonna have to look it up because I can't remember off the top of my head why it's so good, but I know it's really, really good for you. And then spinach is, we all know that spinach is amazing for you. There's lots of different things in spinach. And then mushrooms, I actually learned they either have melatonin in them or they help you produce melatonin. So if you eat mushrooms for like dinner, it can help you create melatonin so that you can sleep later in the day. But I just like the taste of mushrooms, so I'm eating it for breakfast. Okay, so I'm on a little bit of a walk this morning and I was just doing some thinking about my eczema and how, like, you know, yesterday was Thanksgiving and today my eczema has continued to heal linearly because I brought my own food to Thanksgiving and I wasn't feeding the candida because I'm pretty darn sure my eczema was there from candida just because, like, the way that it looks, the way that it acts, like, everything about it was telling me that it was candida. My eczema was teetering on the line of like about to get really bad and like about to spread more, about to make me start scratching it in the middle of the night, about to like really make me miserable. And I'm really, really grateful that I caught it just in time and I'm reversing it. So I feel like I'm in the clear at this point. And I just have to keep maintaining my gut health and like my routines and my regimens that I do to make sure like my eczema stays away. So these vlogs are kind of interesting because you guys can see a little bit more into like my daily life of how I deal with my eczema. I don't know, for me moisturizer doesn't work. I know that candida just really doesn't like moisturizer. And also my hands are starting to crack and bleed. I mean, it's cold now here, as you guys can see with the trees, and I don't know if it's eczema that's affecting my hands or if it's just dry skin, but I've been using the eczema soothing balm on it, which, if you don't know, I actually created that balm and my business partner creates it and ships it. So it contains borage oil in it, and I don't know if you guys have ever like seen this, but a lot of times for dry, cracked winter hands, you're supposed to put borage oil on your hands. So not only does it help with eczema on the hands, but it helps with just dry, cracked skin on your hands. I feel like the eczema soothing balm is most effective on hand eczema, so I'll link that in the description down below for you guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a long walk. I like to try to get sunlight, so I'm a huge proponent of sunlight, and you guys are gonna think I'm insane, but there's actually studies that show the health of your eyes actually improve when you do not wear sunglasses. I'm not telling you to not wear sunglasses. That's dangerous to tell you guys, but I'm saying I personally don't. I try to get as much sunlight. Like, I try to be outside as much as possible, and I try to get a lot of sunlight just so that my eyes can remain healthy. I do have really, really healthy eyes. I don't wear sunscreen on my face, but I do take polypodium. It's a supplement that helps with UV ray protection. There's a research article that I can link down below that actually goes through and tells you guys information about polypodium, which is a fern extract. and the relationship between that and not only protecting your skin from the sun, but protecting your skin from your screens. So like your computer screens and your phone screens and all of that. But I wanted to show you this little stream that runs by. And people are starting to actually come on this trail, so I'm gonna have to stop vlogging now. So talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. So I have lines on my face because I just got done at the gym, and I wear a mask at the gym still because where I live, COVID's still not really great. I mean, I'm sure it's not like doing great in all the places, but anyway, I have candida-induced eczema behind my knee, and a few weeks ago when I tried to work out and sweat, it messed up my eczema pretty bad because there's just like something in the sweat that reacts to like open eczema and like all this stuff. So it's been healing quite a bit lately. So I just went to the gym. I'm sure if I looked at my eczema, it would be beet red. Okay, actually, I just checked on my eczema and it did not get red from the sweat, but you know, we're still not fully healed. There's like that big spot right there, and there's like a spot back there, and then I'm pretty sure that this leg is almost completely fully healed. We're doing pretty good. So if you're like somebody that loves the gym, I would try to get farther into your healing journey before trying to like work out and break a sweat. If you work out and you don't sweat, you're good. But if you work out and you do sweat, I would just wait a little bit in your healing journey before you do so. I'm honestly really proud of myself because I turned on a like boxing workout video, and I was like doing that with a boxing bag in the gym, and I was just killing it. Like, I feel like I can get really stressed out and I don't let out my frustration and my anger, and so I might start going to the gym and like just zoning out and just like hitting the bag like I did today because it was great. I'm done. It's about 9 a.m. and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. It's a new day now. We're on Sunday. I am now just eating my breakfast, which is not gonna look like breakfast, much like yesterday. I just cooked up some organic free-range chicken. There is really, really healthy ketchup on it. I'll show you the bottle in a second. I have butter, lettuce, and then underneath all of that is a bunch of veggies like parsnips and like broccoli and all sorts of other veggies. There's a kitty. Yes, hello, Coco. Yeah, so this is the ketchup that I like to use. It is Primal Kitchen ketchup, organic and unsweetened. There's the ingredients. We have tomato concentrate, balsamic vinegar, onion, garlic, and spices. I'm sure a lot of you might remember, but I was dealing with hydrogen sulfide SIBO. I think my hydrogen sulfide SIBO got resolved and kind of led into candida. And now I am on a diet where, like, I think a lot of times when I get on the candida diet, I do a high fat diet. And then the high fat diet leads to like hydrogen sulfide SIBO. So now I'm going to try a not so high fat diet, but it's candida friendly, and hopefully it keeps the hydrogen sulfide SIBO under wraps. I'm just really trying to cultivate a really healthy gut microbiome. You guys are gonna see my diet as like the weeks progress of what I've been eating and like how I kind of navigate all of this. But I have got to go because I gotta eat, and then I'm gonna go take a walk with my boyfriend. We always take like a 2-mile walk almost every single day, or we try to at least. I'm gonna just like end it here, wrap up the week with you guys. So I am honestly really tired. I've been doing so much. Like yesterday was Garrett's friend's birthday. There was like a surprise birthday party. I was wearing this like really cute outfit with like a little jacket. I look like this. I don't know, last night, like in the middle of the night, I kind of woke up and I had a really bad sinus headache, and I was like, oh no, like I'm getting sick. And I was nervous because I have to go back to work tomorrow because I basically had most of last week off. I'm just tired, and like, especially when you have eczema and like when your body is trying to heal a lot of things, it's really important to get a lot of rest and just allow yourself to recover. Like I went to the gym yesterday and I did boxing like I told you guys. By the way, I'm incredibly freaking sore from it. Like shoulders and back and forearms, like I'm sore everywhere. Yesterday I woke up and I felt like going to the gym. And there's a lot of days where I had these expectations on myself where I feel like I need to do all of these things. And I kind of judge myself for not having the energy to do it. And I think to myself, like, I'm never gonna have the energy to do it. It's just not true. And like, you really have to understand the power of rest and recovery when it comes to healing your body. I think I'm just gonna go to bed really early at like 8 p.m. tonight, and like hopefully I wake up tomorrow with lots of energy, and then I can start next week's vlog for you guys. And like, I'm probably gonna be pretty active on like Instagram and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go rest. You guys need to go rest as well if you need it. If you feel low energy, just do what you need to do. Like, don't overbook yourself. I feel like we have such issues trying to overbook ourselves. In the Empowered Eczema program, there's actually this little part where it's a personality test, and you're either like a workaholic or you're a people pleaser or you're both. And like, people with eczema have such similar personalities, so it's a whole thing. So go rest if you need it.
I like crashing waves, but I wanna see them at first light after a long night, and see the sky take shape. But I wanna see the stars.